Hello guys! Okay, I'm back for another video, and this time we are going to have my live reaction to One Piece Manga Chapter 957, I think. 957. And this time our schedule went back to Friday, so I'm very happy. Actually, yesterday I was waiting for the new chapter to come out. However, yeah, nothing came out. And then here, as you can see, I have my tea, my cup of tea here, and I even have here my small teapot. Okay, the cover is missing, it's already broken a long time ago. Then I'm having green tea. I need something to warm up my stomach. Okay, it's been hurting like hell an hour ago. Okay, so I'm so sorry guys. I'm last week or earlier this week I'm really planning to make a follow up video about the things that I want to talk the things that I noticed in the previous chapter, okay, chapter 956. However, since life's very busy, has been very busy for me this week. Okay, actually I turned 30 this week, and then a lot of things happened, and so I was not able to film it. But okay, again, I'm not promising, but I'll try my best to come up with a video of that, okay, together with my observations, okay, here of the new chapter. Okay, so let's drink to that. And now let's go to the new chapter. I'm excited. Actually, guys, okay, I saw the post already on Facebook, other YouTubers, okay. However, I really stopped, okay, I really controlled my desire to watch the videos, okay. But however, I was still somewhat spoiled because as I was browsing my Facebook this afternoon, okay, I saw a certain post, okay, from a certain page that about, it's a single picture showing two pages of the manga wherein the bounties of the Yonkos are shown, okay, together with Whitebeard. Now, I did not pay particular attention to that, so I do not want to be spoiled as much as possible. And so, yeah, I just know that here in this chapter, I will see the bounty. Okay, the bounties of the Yonkos. Okay, so let's go. So we have here the cover of the Weekly Shonen Jump. Okay, Japanese. Okay, we have here, yeah. Okay, we have Robin in her sexy yellow Christmas theme outfit, and she's holding a book with skulls and bones, and then she's holding a stick with a point, okay, with a pointing finger on top. Okay, then we can see here, yes, we can see Luffy in his red suit, okay, and his straw hat covered with a red top hat, okay, and there's a question, then question, instead of a point below the question mark, there is a small skull, and then we see here Chopper in his blue, cute, he's looking very cute, okay, blue suit. And then, oh, by the way, and then of course there's Nami with her very sexy outfit, the part, this part of her breast is showing. And then we have here One Piece, okay, so Luffy's holding a stick with a zero, okay, a zero symbol, and then Chopper and Nami are holding the same thing, but the symbol is an X. And then we see here all of them have jolly expressions on their faces. Okay, so let's go. Oh, and then we have here a very nice cover page. Okay, two pages. We have here the gang, the Straw Hat Gang, riding a, what do you call this? How can I call this? It's a long boat. Okay, long boat. But then in front there is, I think this is a live. It's a living goose. Do you call this a goose? Okay. The bird, that bird that carries the newspapers, the new school birds, I think. And then the bird is even wearing yellow sunglasses, and then a red bonnet hat, and then of course Luffy is hanging onto its neck. And then we see here at the back, of course, Zoro and Chopper. And then on the next part we have Usopp, okay, doing this one, yay, okay. And then we have Sanji, who has the wheel, a ship's wheel. And then Nami, okay, offering a candy to a small turtle, which is on top of the small turtle's color blue, and then the big turtle on which it's riding on its color red and yellow. Okay, the The shell of the big turtle is red while its body is yellow. Okay, and on the back we have, okay, we have here Frankie occupying the space, and then he's just holding Robin, okay, on his left hand, and then Brooke on the other. But guys, if you remember, Brooke and Frankie and Robin are being paired. Okay, because remember they are the two oldest members of the One Piece crew. Not including their, they're part of the oldest group, oldest trio of One Piece before Jinbei joined. And so yeah, okay, so Robin is being partnered with Frankie and also with Zoro, if you remember. Okay, I'm really liking this page. Okay, I'm really liking this cover page, and there are some things written on the side, so I will read. Volume 94 goes on sale Friday, October 4th. The Knowledge King event draws a close, a color cover. Okay, and then on the other side, let's find out who knows the most about One Piece. The Knowledge King event will be held on Sunday, October 6th. Participation applications are open until Saturday, October 5th. Wow. So they have this event in Japan. Is this only for Japanese? But I think it's Shonen Jump in Japanese, so probably, okay, it's going to be an event there in Japan. Ooh. You know what, guys? I'm not very confident enough. If ever I'm going to be if ever I am a Japanese, I will not still join this because I'm not that very confident. I think I will nominate Taking for this, Taking 101, because it's very knowledgeable with regards to One Piece. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so we have here the new world. Oh, so we're still having buffer chapters. We're not diving in yet to the Act 3 of Wano Kuni arc. Okay, and then last week's chapter really was explosive. I'm hoping this chapter is as well. Okay, so that it would add more hype. Okay, so the New World Marine HQ, and it's looking really like McDonald's here. There's the big M at the back, and then I suppose you're quite pleased, Isho. You and your lot have longed for the abolition of the Shichibukai system for some time. I myself was against it, but the will of the kings cannot be overturned. Okay, and then we have here the chapter. Okay, chapter 957, Ultimate. Okay, ooh. On the eve of the raid, but elsewhere. Okay, oh, it's already the eve of the raid, and we are... So I think just few more chapters. If this is not the end of the buffer chapters in between the acts of Wano, I think we're going... Okay. Let's see. What am I saying a while ago? I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, so we see here Akainu. He's talking to Isho, but using a Dendenmushi, okay? So, and the sacrifices necessary, okay? And the sacrifices necessary for the continued existence of the Shishibukai. Wait. This one goes first. You've never been on the chopping block yourself. You have no idea what it's like. And the sacrifices necessary for the continued existence of the Shichibukai. Okay, and then it's Isho who's talking, and then Akainu is listening. Okay, all that's left is to put our faith in SSG, and the balance of powers and the power balances of this world shall surely shift greatly. SSG. What is SSG? Supreme Student Government? No. SSG. Our faith in SSG. Okay, let me think about that. SSG. Okay, and then we see here Isho's on a ship, and the marine and the people in the ship are very busy. I think they're in a war. In directions we cannot predict. Okay, that's Akainu. I hear tell that in Wano, Big Mom and Kaido intend to join forces. Okay, and then we see here Isho getting shocked. What the? Rock's second coming! Oh, don't speak of it like some sort of fable. This is real. Okay, Akainu. When the rains of disaster come, they pour. I like that. When the rains of disaster come, they pour. I really like that. Okay? The Yonko have joined hands of all things. Now, to be precise, it seems they plan to join forces. Okay, now we see here, who's this? I cannot see quite well. Okay, so we are in a meeting room, and then someone is discussing in front, and then we can see here, of course, I can see here, Sengoku and his goat in front as well, but they're sitting on the side, and then the marine people or the high-ranking marines are listening. Okay, that they have yet to cause any real damage, but we do not know that what they intend to achieve, nor can we participate, nor can we anticipate how best to counter them. And as for the legendary Rocks Pirates information remains quite scant. Let me see here. Sengoku. Big Mom and Kaido have been for many years as cat and dog. This is certainly unforeseen. In this day and age, I'd say most Marines have never even heard of rocks. Okay, and as we see here, the different Marine people. Okay, quite some time ago, the Rocks Pirates formed when a band of pirates gathered on the pirate island Beehive for a particular get-rich-quick scheme. A unique bunch. Beehive Island. That's the place where Blackbeard is staying at the moment, right? What is happening? They would constantly kill each other off, even at sea, on the same ship, a violent crew, with their captain Rocks at the lead. Okay, so we see here a silhouette. Ooh, okay, their members included Whitebeard. Okay, yes, Whitebeard, you can see him there at the back. Okay, Big Mom, yeah, we have here the sexy Big Mom doing this with her voluptuous body. And Kaido, yeah, there's Kaido, and he's not looking very, he's looking slim here. Yeah, and then all in their younger years. So who is Rocks here? So we can see here 5 silhouettes. There are 2 short ones. The other one has spikes in his hair. And then there's a shorter one with a very long hair. Who is Rocks here? Then what? Yes, once upon a time, all 3 of them flew the same flag. That's unbelievable. Okay, so the pirates here are reacting, and then there are others from the Rocks Pirates who later made names for themselves. The Golden Lion, okay, Shiki, Silver Axe, Captain John, Wang Zi. You've gotta be kidding. How do all those people how do all of those people hail from the same dark corner of history? Okay, Sengoku here explaining. Well, one reason is that all of these pirates got along so badly that very few around them live enough to tell the tale. Their captain Rocks aimed to become pirate king, and he buried the fangs of his crew at the world government, almost like a terrorist organization. Wow. So I'm getting very intrigued here. Who is this Rocks person? Okay, is he that powerful? So because we can see here right now at the present time, Big Mom, okay, Big Mom, Kaido, even Whitebeard before he died, they are really the biggest, okay, name pirates in the One Piece world, right? And then someone is even higher than them during their younger days. Okay, so yeah. Another is that many of these incidents have been wiped from the pages of history by the WG, world government. However, their enormity reached everyone's ears at the time. So we see here a flashback. The fateful clash happened 38 years ago on God Valley. So we see here a silhouette of an island, okay, with very tall mountains split in the middle, and then at the back, of course, there's the word God Valley, and then the day that the news that the strongest crew in the world, the Rocks Pirates, had been crushed at God Valley, was heard around the world. So we see here Garp in his young 38 years ago, the inexorable advance of evil, nearly unstoppable, have been stopped by a Marine Vice Admiral by the name of Garp. Garp's name soon spread the world over, and he became known as the hero of the Marines. So finally, we find out why Garp is being called the hero of the Marines. Okay? Because you know what? Before, we thought that Garp is called the hero of the Marines because he's the one who captured Roger, but that's not the case. Actually, here we see here, Garp stopped the Rocks pirates. Okay, so what happened? Okay, let's see. So that was the beginning. There's already so many legends of Garp's heroic deeds. I didn't know which to believe. If you ask the man himself, however, you'll find him rather tight-lipped on the subject. Huh? Why? Uh-huh. He'll give you the historical facts for sure, but not much more. Big Mom and Kaido, one after another. Okay, so we see here Garp. The first reason. The first reason never made it into the papers, but Garp had to fight alongside a pirate in that battle. I think I know who is that pirate. Is that Roger? Is that Roger? Okay, let's see. I'm getting very excited here. Let me sip my green tea, okay? Really? Because we remember, guys, in the buffer chapters, I forgot where is it. Before we go to the Wano Kuni arc, okay, we had there all the vice admirals talking, and then Hina mentioned these rocks. That's where this pirate group's name has been mentioned for the first time by Hina. And then Garp really did not explain as well what happened or what's with that pirate group. Okay, so let's see. Okay. A pirate? The other is, he fought to protect celestial dragons. What? Where did the celestial dragons come from? Okay, and then we see here, we see an vice admiral here with bald head and tattoo on his head. And I thought protecting the celestial dragons is the duty of the Marines. Garp's moral code doesn't permit him to fulfill that duty. In fact, the reason Garp has continually refused the rank of admiral is because becoming one will place him squarely under the thumb of the celestial dragons. So finally, we find out here also the reason why Garp is still a vice admiral. Okay, despite doing so much, the fact that he cannot shake this story is proof, if nothing, of what an achievement it is and the degree of popularity he has enjoyed. In any case, the truth is, at God Valley, in order to protect celestial dragons and their slaves, Garp and Roger, who both happen to meet there, join forces and pipe out the Rocks pirates. That is the full story of the God Valley incident. And what did I say? There you go. Because if you remember, the friendship, there is something, there is a relationship between Garp and Roger. If you remember, before Roger is going to be executed, he actually left, okay, left the care of his child, okay, to Garp. Okay, that's why also in the story, Luffy and Ace grew up together. He fought alongside the Pirate King? What a cast! Celestial dragons, Roger and Rocks. What in the world happened on that island? I had never even heard of a place called God Valley. The location of... Okay, we have here Sengoku again explaining. The location of the island of God Valley is no longer depicted on any map. And in reality, the entire island itself has vanished without a trace. An island whose existence the world government desired very much to keep a secret has vanished. Still interested in asking questions about it? And we see here, okay, another group of vice admirals. Okay, are they vice admirals, guys? I'm not so sure. Okay, because you know what, I'm not very into the technicalities yet. Okay, I'm still new in reading One Piece manga, but I'm planning to reread from the very first chapter actually because I'm very interested. Okay, but in terms of this one, I'm not very particular with the positions. Okay, Marines or world government. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Once upon a time, a buccaneer by the same name of Rock sought to become the pirate king. But because he touched too many of the stones that this world would rather be left untouched, no information about the Rock's pirates remain intact. Only whatever lies sleeping in the memories of a few Marines of my generation. Past or not, to think that there was once a man that led three of the pirates that would later become Yonko. Okay, so this is the reaction of the vice admirals. He was Roger's first and perhaps greatest enemy. He was never called by any other name than Captain Rocks, but his full name was Rocks D. Xebec. Xebec? Is that how you say this? And while he is no longer of this world, he was one of the pirates that one sees from time to time carrying the name of D. So finally, another D came into view. Okay, Rocks D. Xebec. So we see here a silhouette of a man with a wild expression on his face. His hair is very disheveled. Okay. So how many D people do we know already? I think there is that 9. I'm not sure. I'm not very sure, but it's 9 something. Okay, 9 above. So here's another D. Okay. Wow, Oda. Oda, you really are a genius. While it is true that Big Mom and Kaido were once part of the same pirate crew, they are far stronger now than they were 38 years ago. If their alliance is indeed real, the most fearsome crew this world has ever seen is about to take shape. And then there you go. We pan out and we see the new Marine HQ, and it's really looking like a big McDonald's store. Okay, brand new. What brand new? Brand new. That's the name. What are the current bounties of those two? Well, let's see. Okay, so brand new is the person explaining in front of the board, as I told you before. The new bounties of individuals that have recently been driven from their posts as Shichibukai need to be recalculated. In any case, let's go over these guys' numbers. First, we have Blackbeard. Been about a year since he's acquired the status of Yonko. Okay, so all of them are looking at brand new as he's pulling down, okay, the screen. Then, following his ambush at Impel Down about 2 years ago. Okay. Ooh, so then Mushi can also work as a projector. They're very... So the technology in the One Piece world really is, majority of which is being represented by snails. Oh, are you fascinated with snails when you were a kid? I just noticed, right? Imagine their phones, okay, their projector, even their camera, okay? The camera they're using, the microphone they're using in Wano are actually represented by snails. So what's with that? Okay, following his ambush at Impel Down about 2 years ago, he gained several powerful subordinates, okay? Excuse me. And at present, he is the de facto boss of the Pirate Island Beehive. A new power is still growing that has risen to fill the void left by Whitebeard. Admiral of the Blackbeard Pirates, Marshal D. Teach, 2,247,600,000 belly. Am I right in reading that? Okay. And then there, of course, the people listening here are shocked. And then next, we have a man that has only been called a Yonko for about 6 years. Of the 4, he's the youngest and is well trusted by his subordinates. Beckman, Rue, Yasop, his executives have each won their own fame, and his crew boasts a high average bounty, perhaps the most well-balanced, impenetrable pirate crew of the 4. The leader of the Red Hair Pirates, Red Hair Shanks, 4,048,900,000 belly. His berries, okay, and you see here, Shanks looking so dashing. Okay, he is looking very handsome, and then he's looking on the sides like this, while still being hot. Okay. And then we see here his bounty poster, and then again the Marines are shocked. Okay, the audience, the people in the audience are shocked. And then next, it is said that she attacked a giant village of Elbaf as a mere child, a born monster, refusing to trust anyone she's not directly related to. She and her 85 offspring have created a strange little country called Totland, the one woman queen herself. Okay? Captain of the Big Mom Pirates, Charlotte Linlin. Okay, and of course, you see here their Big Mom looking so ugly. She's fat here, then she's fully made up. Her face is fully made up, and then her bounty is 4,388 million berries. Okay, so that means Blackbeard is with the lowest bounty. Shanks has the second lowest bounty. So this breaks the theory of a lot of One Piece YouTubers saying that Shanks has the highest bounty among the Yonko. So that's wrong. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's go. Again, they're shocked. The audience here are shocked. Really, you have to show that every time. And then wait, I'm going to pour everything. Okay, there you go. My throat is getting parched. Really, green tea can dry the inside of your mouth plus your throat. Then we have a man that was but a pirate in training during his time in the Rocks crew. Afterwards, with his own strength alone, he won the respect of many cruel pirates and eventually came to be called a Yonko. Viceroy of the 100 Beast Pirates, 100 Beast Kaido. 4,611,100,000 berries. Okay, so Kaido looking so fierce. The angry face, okay? How were they able to catch these images really? It's like they had a photo shoot of each of the Yonko here. Just wondering. Okay, I forgot to mention and describe Blackbeard, but of course he looks ugly. He looks ugly. He looks ugly, dirty, unlikable. Oh, yeah. So you see here the pose of Blackbeard and Kaido. Okay, are almost the same. It's just that Blackbeard is facing this part, is facing here, and then he's laughing. Okay, while Kaido is looking very mad. Okay, so let's go. I'm getting dizzy. Okay, this time one of the audience spoke up, and then in the future we will no longer be able to deploy the Shichibukai to curb the power of these. Sorry. Sorry for that. To curb the power of this Yonko. Whether drawing out the poison from within our ranks in this way was the correct move or not will be decided in the future by the Special Science Group, SSG. Finally, there you go. Finally, by the Special Science Group. Yeah, because I remember, if I remember it correctly, Isho, okay, is very confident with his call to abolish the Shichibukai system because he said that that Vegapunk came up with something that can really protect or fight for them even without the Shichibukai. That's why he's very confident. Okay, so we see here the Special Science Group, SSG. Finally, allow me to remind you of the bounties of two legendary men. I think I know who these are. Okay, Captain of the Whitebeard Pirates, Edward Newgate, 5,046,000,000 berries. And of course, we have Captain of the Roger Pirates, the Pirate King Goldie Roger. It's not gold, it's Gold, Gol, Goldie Roger, with 5,564,800,000 berries. Ooh. In all the history of piracy, no bounty surpassed these two. However, if Kaido and Big Mom truly do ally, their total bounty will surely surpass that of either of those two. And yet, that is exactly what is about to occur in the non-allied country of Wano. and there's a knock, and it's Akainu. Fleet Admiral Sakazuki. Okay, leave Wano for now. We don't have the manpower we don't have the manpower to tear apart those two, Sengoku. Of course, I have no intention of getting involved. That is Sengoku. I was just imparting the wisdom of an aged foggy like myself to the young future of the Marines. Okay, Akainu. Pirates have interpersonal relationships too. Reasons for their next move. Without an understanding of our past, the future will forever remain dark. Okay, I think it's still Sengoku. Come to think of it, Whitebeard, Roger, and Red Hair all were quite fond of one pirate from Wano. Are they talking about Luffy? Oh, no. Thank God, it's not Luffy they're referring to. It's actually... So the audience here are breathless, waiting for what's going to be said by Akainu. I presume you're referring to Kozuki Oden. He was once a captain on one of Whitebeard's ships. Uh-huh. So he is also a division commander of the Whitebeard pirate, really? But he was later picked up by Roger and went along on the Pirate King's last voyage. I don't believe Oden has anything to do with this most recent development, but... Okay, Sengoku? Why are so many powerful individuals connected to Wano? Oh, I for one do not believe it to be a coincidence, Sakazuki. And then... There you go, chapter 957, end. Why are so many powerful individuals connected to Wano? Yeah, why? Okay, so we see here a picture of Roger and Rayleigh back to back. Okay. And then we see here a a picture from DeviantArt.com. Okay, of the whole crew except Jinbei, of course, drinking tea, I presume. Okay, well, they are over the side of the sunny. Yeah, so there's nothing more to see. Again, guys, I have this feeling that this is a deja vu of what happened last week. Deja vu in the sense that we have been fed with a lot of information, but in the end, we found out totally nothing. Nothing is resolved. Everything is still left hanging. We don't know what's going on. We're still clueless. There's so many questions. Okay, but the big reveal, but I think one of the big reveal here, actually two of the big reveals for this week. First, of course, we are introduced to another another member of the D clan, and that is Rox D Xebec. Okay, and he's the captain of the Rox Pirates. Okay, and then of course, finally, okay, many theories. Okay, many One Piece YouTubers. Okay, actually are thinking that Shanks will have the highest bounty, but then we found out he doesn't have it. Okay, actually it's Kaido who has the biggest amount of bounty, but of course in the end Whitebeard and Roger still holds the highest. Okay, so yeah, for this chapter we only focused on the Marine headquarters, and then everything, it's very, this one is heavy on the text. Okay, it's talk, okay, more on talk. However, I really enjoyed it because sometimes really, okay, we need this one. Okay, however, it's not on the same level as Hunter x Hunter. You know what, guys? Okay, I wasn't able to finish watching Hunter x Hunter because it's very heavy. There's a lot of conversations really happening, but yeah, it's part of my childhood. I still enjoyed the earlier parts of it, but then the later parts really are very text heavy. Okay, so I wasn't able to. Okay, so this one I really enjoyed it, guys. Okay, no, I'll be stopping here. Okay, I will read this again to try to pick up some things, and then I'm not promising, but I'll try to make my video, okay, combining 956 and 957, my afterthought, my afterthoughts, okay, of those two chapters. Okay, so goodbye for now, guys. Okay, good night. Okay, see you again on my next video. Bye bye.